I'm going to do a few tests today with the Spartan on some new props I got made up. I got some made in different diameters in the exact profile of the Traxxas props that they put on the Spartan and the M41. They're all 42mm diameter and they're all 1.4 pitch, but the profile from the Traxxas props to the normal 42-14 props is totally different. It's a much better looking prop than this one, for instance. This is a 44-14, but it doesn't matter. You can see the difference if I choose this red one. It sticks out a bit more. You can see how much extra tongue that's got sticking out there, compared to this one where it sort of goes down. That tongue actually gives you more takeoff and more grip down low. It also draws more amps, and it's also takes away the speed at the top end. So that's why when people buy, say, a hot racing prop that's 42-14, a CNC one, they expect it's going to be faster because it's CNC and not a plastic prop that can flex, and they lose 2 or 3 miles an hour. And the reason for that is it's not the same profile as this. So I've gone the 42, I've gone the 44, 46 and 48. My guess would be the limit we could probably go with this is 46. A prop like this with that much tongue, the limit you can really go is 44. I don't think 48 is going to be usable on this, but you know, we'll see what happens. I've got the thing set up so it's not going to flip and it's going to be super stable, but it's not going to be ultimate speed. I've got these outside tabs way down, like way further than the end of the hull. These ones are roughly, the end of these is roughly where the hull is. This one is down, the stinger is probably down 1mm below the hull. I just want something that's going to be consistent, just for the comparison. I don't want the thing bouncing around out the water. I can't hold it flat. It's probably going to cost 10 kilometers an hour, but at least I'll have a fair test. Alright, so I'll get this one off and I'll put the 42 on there and we'll start working up from there. So it's your 42mm prop. I'll just do 2 passes on each prop, just so I'm not killing the battery, and it should be about the same smoothness of water each time, each run. Okay. Pretty easy to keep it flat with that prop. So let's see what that did. Alright. Okay. So it's got 71 k's an hour. I know it's not 80 k's like they're meant to do out the box, but I've got all this stuff on the back for stability. I'm running the heavier batteries, so I don't care that it's slower. It's just a comparison. Alright, let's see what it does with the 44. Should know without the GPS if it's faster or not. And she's sitting nice. Got the Spartan wobble at the end. Okay, that was 74. So 3 k's an hour faster. This seems about fair. Just as a comparison with that 44mm Traxxas profile, did 74 last week. I was out here with this boat set up a little bit looser. It had the lighter batteries in it too, and with our 44 it did 88. But this was, you know, like this, you could just drive it all day flat out and not worry about flipping. So this is a 46 mil. Oh shit, that's quicker. Bit afraid to keep it in. I don't want to flip it and ruin the test. Oh yeah. Okay. It's going to be a difference in that one. Alright, so that one's 78. So we had 71, 74 and 78. Let me stop this record. Okay. So I'll chuck the 48 on there. I mean, we're not really doing fast and long enough runs to actually gauge temperatures. Batteries, you know, you can't even feel them. Motor, you can feel it. It's a bit warm, but not so much that you can't leave your finger on there. Oh yeah, it's going. You can hear it's not labouring, it's still doing the revs. I'll just give this a few more laps in, it's the last prop. The hull actually seems to like this prop. It's actually handling it really nicely. When I say nicely, I mean for a Traxxas hull anyway, for a Spartan. Let's give it one more and then I'll bring her in. Give me a good idea of temps. I think I've taken the best out of the batteries now because you can even hear the revs aren't the same as it was. Everything should be nice and hot after that. Ooh, we got some hot water in there. Speed controller's warm. Capacitors are, you know, stinking hot, as they always are. Batteries don't care at all. They're both sharing the load out, so they don't get too hot. Motor's quite warm. Warmer than you'd want, that's for sure. Let's see what speed we did. Well. I only did 78. So that tells you everything you need to know. 46 was the best prop to put on there. Perhaps if this was off a full charge and not the fourth run, perhaps it might be doing 80, but that wouldn't bring those temperatures down, that's for sure. There's no way I'd want to run a boat all the time with the motor as hot as that is. 46 mil in Traxxas profile seems to be the go for that. I wouldn't run a 46-14 unless it's detongued, if you're going to run some other prop. And with one of our Pro Mod props, about 44 is just right for these. 46 in Pro Mod will run cooler than a normal one, but yeah, I'd stick with the 40, with our 44 if you were going to or if you're on the website and you're going to experiment with props, 44 in our Pro mod, or one of these 46s when I eventually put them on the website.